The accidental invention that built the modern world. Look around you. Your phone case, your keyboard, the insulation in your walls, the dashboard of your car, the medical syringe that saves a life, the credit card in your wallet. Now imagine, none of it exists. No lightweight packaging, no sterile hospital equipment, no affordable electronics, no modern aviation interiors. This is the story of a material that reshaped civilization, a material born from a desperate attempt to save elephants, and one that went on to build modern America and the United Kingdom. This is the story of plastic. The problem that started it all. In the mid-1800s, both the United States and Britain were booming. Industry was rising, the middle class was growing, and people wanted luxury goods, combs, piano keys, billiard balls. There was just one problem. Most of these products were made from ivory, and ivory came from elephants. By the 1860s, elephant populations were collapsing under demand. In the United States, billiards was exploding in popularity. Every billiard ball required solid ivory. Manufacturers were desperate for a substitute. In 1863, a New York billiards company offered a reward, $10,000, an enormous sum at the time, to anyone who could invent a synthetic alternative to ivory. That challenge would change history. The first plastic. Enter John Wesley Hyatt. In 1869, Hyatt discovered that by treating cellulose, plant fiber, with camphor, he could create a moldable material called celluloid. It looked like ivory, it could be shaped when heated, and it was far cheaper. Celluloid became the world's first commercial plastic. Suddenly, products that were once luxury items became affordable for ordinary Americans and Britons. But there was a catch. Celluloid was highly flammable. It could literally explode under heat. The world needed something safer. The birth of modern plastic. In 1907, a Belgian-American chemist working in New York made a breakthrough. His name was Leo Baekeland. He created Bakelite, the first fully synthetic plastic. Unlike celluloid, Bakelite didn't melt easily, it didn't burn easily, it didn't conduct electricity. This was revolutionary. Bakelite became the backbone of the electrical age in both the United States and the United Kingdom. Radio casings, telephone housings, electrical insulators. From New York factories to London workshops, Bakelite powered the communication revolution. Plastic had officially entered the modern age. World War II. Plastic saves lives. Then came World War II. Both America and Britain needed lightweight, durable materials for war production. Plastic became essential. Nylon replaced silk in parachutes. Acrylic replaced glass in aircraft windows. Plastic components made radios portable for soldiers. Factories in Detroit and Manchester shifted into high gear. Plastic was no longer just convenient, it was strategic. After the war, these innovations flooded civilian life. The American suburbs of the 1950s were built on plastic. Tupperware, vinyl flooring, polyethylene packaging, synthetic clothing. Plastic symbolized modernity, convenience, and progress. The plastic age. By the 1960s and 70s, plastic was everywhere. In American supermarkets, in British homes, in cars, toys, medical labs. Materials like polyethylene, polypropylene, PVC, polystyrene made mass production cheaper than ever. Healthcare was transformed. Disposable syringes reduced infections. IV bags saved millions. Sterile packaging improved survival rates. The average American household today contains hundreds of pounds of plastic products. From Silicon Valley tech to London's financial district, plastic underpins the infrastructure of modern life. But then, the downside became impossible to ignore. The environmental turning point. Plastic doesn't disappear. It fragments, it lingers, it accumulates. By the late 20th century, oceans were filling with plastic waste. Images of polluted beaches in California and Cornwall sparked global concern. Microplastics were discovered in drinking water, in fish, even in human bloodstreams. Governments in the UK and US began banning certain single-use plastics. The material that once symbolized progress now stood at a crossroads. The future of plastic. So what happens next? The future of plastic is not about elimination, it's about transformation. Scientists are developing bioplastics made from corn and algae, fully recyclable polymers, self-healing plastics for aerospace, ocean-degradable materials. In aerospace industries from Seattle to Bristol, advanced composites are reducing aircraft weight and fuel consumption. In medicine, 3D printed plastic implants are saving lives. In renewable energy, plastic components are essential for wind turbines and solar panels. By 2050, plastic use could double globally, but it may look very different from today's plastic. Smarter, cleaner, circular. The question isn't whether plastic will remain part of our future. The question is, can we redesign it responsibly? Plastic began as a solution to save elephants. It helped win wars, build suburbs, power the digital revolution. It has saved millions of lives in hospitals. And yet, it now challenges us to rethink how we live. Plastic is not just a material, it is a mirror of human innovation and human responsibility.